Welcome to 2026. Hello, everybody. It's me, ZachMan103. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing well. There's a long list of people in here already. Will, hello, you were here long before the In 15 Minutes crew today, who were the Lone Sandslash, hello, and Blue Toad, hello. Seribot, hello, Nightbot, hello. There's a reminder that I need to do a refresh of Seribot, which I will need a reminder of after stream, because I'm going to forget that. So let me quickly zip that to myself as a reminder now, as well as the actual page for that. So apologies, but we also do have a bit to talk about today. So there's gonna be a bit to do. Oops, hang on. I would like for you to Control C for me, and then Control V here. Thank you very much. There we go. Nightbot, hello. Seribot, hello. Rainding, hello. Sandslash and Rainding both hit the check-in button for the 100th time. Mel, hello. Todd, hello. 96 times. Vigo, hello. Will resubscribes at tier 1 for the 39th month and says hello everyone, or hi everyone in this case. 39 months and first sub of the year, which is very, very cool. Regigeist, hello. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. And that's everybody. Hello lurkers, hello anyone watching this back on ZachMan103 Archives. I'm good, and how are you? I'm quite well, thank you. I have a shinks ton to talk about. I have a lot to talk about. I need to pull up my page here. And by my page, I mean, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you real quick. There's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to talk about here today. First off, we have 2 new channel point rewards, which is choose an emote to unlock for 500 points. Choose an emote to unlock for 24 hours. 500 channel points towards that one. Every single thing that you will see mentioned here was something that was suggested in the viewer survey. Thank you to every single person who did something for the viewer survey, who did fill in that viewer survey. It really, really means a lot. There's a lot to talk about. Start the timer. We probably won't get into gameplay within the first 30 minutes, so your pizza's gonna be free, but that's besides the point. My second new channel point reward is actually an interesting one. I know that might be a bit difficult for you to read. I will try to see if I can zoom that in. I cannot. Let me see if I can find the zoom. I do not see zoom. Zach can't zoom. I tried to zoom, it didn't zoom. I'm sounding like a Mazda rat at this point. Second channel point reward suggestion is suggest a raid message. That will be 750 points to start out with. I don't know how that's going to go in terms of points. That might need a kick up, but I also have it under a 5-minute cooldown and a limit of 3 suggestions per user per stream. So each individual person in the chat will get to suggest free maids? We've started. Each user in chat will get to suggest free raid messages per stream. So each individual person in chat gets to suggest free raid messages. It isn't limited to free suggestions per stream. At least I hope not, because if it is, I'll go back and change it. It's fine. Is fine. I also have some updates and new stream emotes. Yes'em and noted. Now don't have the text. So if you have a subscription to me, Yes'm and Notes, as it's now called, no longer have the text. There they are. Look at them in all their glory. The Yes'm seal with the thumbs up and me with the note head. Very nice. We also have a few new emotes, and one of them is Zachman Want a Free Sleep. Zachman Want a Free Sleep is now an emote. That was one of the most highly suggested emotes, actually, was the sleep emote. So, I hope you all enjoy that one. I have also replaced an emote. Is it in here? I don't see it in here. Why don't I see it in here? I thought I uploaded it. I did upload it. There it is. Zachman 103 07. 07. That replaces the Zachman 103 F emote. And I also updated a bit emote, considering not many people use bit emotes. But they might want to for this particular emote here. Boop. I'm getting booped. It's a bit difficult to see, so we might need to extend that a bit more, but I'm getting booped. If you have tipped 1,000 bits or more, you get access to boop. I'm out of emote slots. So I can't add more to the tier 1 list. I'm out. There's no slots left. There's none. That's all I can do. Every emote that you have seen posted by me in the chat there was done by the very lovely and talented Mel Sky. Go support her. Mel's very talented. But I have so many ideas, Zachary. And Melissa. 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 Melissa, I'm out. I'm out of standard emotes. I'm out of standard emote slots. They're gone. I have plenty of animated. We could add it. We could definitely add some more animated. We could probably do some more. We have 2 more options for follower emotes. I'm out of standard emote slots though. I do have 1 for tier 2 and 1 for tier 3. But no one's a tier 2 or a tier 3 sub. So there's no point in really having that. I know, I'm just so happy that you like them, plus I'm learning how to animate. Fear. Mel's learning, chat. Mel's learning. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ooh. Ooh. We gotta talk about the Discord changes now. Yes. The Discord changes are as follows. There's 2 new rules. 2 new rules to the Discord. Do not ping me or the mods unless it's something very important. You can ping about art. Of course. You can ping about art. But unless it's something very important, don't ping. We don't need random pings. And also, for Rainding streams exclusively, don't take away from Rainding streams. Pretty simple rules. Pretty simple upgrades. What was the next thing? I keep forgetting. I already talked about the 2 new rules. I get to talk about the fact that the gaming section got an upgrade, and a big one. General Gaming, Nintendo, and Pokemon are now all forms. There's so much. Everything got changed. Everything is here. It makes the gaming section look a lot better than what it does. Looks a lot more cleaner than what it used to, which is a good thing. I will tell you that much. Also, one thing that I forgot to add in that message is that in the community tab, we now have food, in which you can see my dinner for this evening. It was very nice. We have pets, which I don't remember what the thing was, but we got a couple of guinea pigs. We got a couple of guinea pigs. It says AI generated content down the bottom there. Should I be concerned? Should I be concerned? It is about Melantods. Benuis, though. Here's something that's not AI generated, though. The art section in the community tab with Melissa's beautiful art. It's Year of the Haunts. It's Year of the Haunts, chat. Huh? I looked at the pets bit, and when I zoomed in, down the bottom here, down the bottom of the page, it says bit 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 bit. So I am concerned, but I am pretty sure. But I don't know. Maybe it's just something that they include in stuff now, which is disgusting. But that's just me. In the community, there's food, pets, artwork, supportive talks, and self-promotion is now in there as well. So the community tab got an update. And the gaming section got an update. Big time. So gaming, general gaming, Nintendo, and Pokemon are now all forms. Animal Crossing form. We talked about bell prices, turnip prices, good stuff. There's Nintendo news. There's a whole bunch of new updates to the Discord. I love it. It's great. What else is there? Self-promotion. Oh, yes. There was also something with self-promotion, actually. I did put that to a poll for the Discord. And the Discord, considering in the viewer survey, multiple things got tied. You people tied a large majority of the polls during the viewer survey. How did you do that? How did you tie majority of the polls in the viewer survey? I don't get you, chat, but it's fine. It's fine. Welcome back, Zach. Thank you, Richard. Hope you're doing well, buddy. We're talking about all the changes. We're talking about all the changes. So one of the tied polls was about self-promotion. It got put to a poll in which we asked whether it should remain locked behind subs and VIPs being able to use it, or opening it up to everyone. Everyone in the Discord poll voted for it to remain how it is, which is locked behind subs, VIPs, and moderators and above. So basically, if you're a Twitch subscriber, you're able to post in the self-promotion channel that you're live, and it will be seen by everyone. It can be seen by everyone. So everyone that is a member can see the self-promotion bit. Feel free to use it. We have so many VIPs here that I know stream and just don't post in the self-promotion tab. Do it. Let's see more of the community continue to grow together. It would be great. It would be great to see. So subs or VIPs can message it. Anyone can still view it though. Please remember to post in there and also check in there for other amazing community members to watch. Like for example, you saw Sandslash. Sandslash streams. Sandslash cool. Cinder streamed. Cinder stream. Yeah, I know they're mods, but who gives a shinks? Vibes-based gaming as well. That's pretty cool. Vibes-based gaming's pretty cool. I love the fact that people post in the self-promotion channel. People should do it more. That is my opinion. Don't you be sad, Sandslash. You good. You good. You want to talk about some social updates? I'll talk about some social updates after I say that JDB resubscribes at tier 1 for the 19th month and just smiles. It just smiles. I'm concerned. I am concerned. You just woke up? Sure. Sure. Social updates. Someone do exclamation mark social. Someone should do exclamation mark socials. Ooh, it's been updated. Zachman has updated his socials to include the Zachman 103 card. Zachman 103 card is here. It has links to my Blue Sky, Discord, TikTok, Twitch, main YouTube, Stream Archives YouTube, and also has the link to the Throne and the Ko-Fi. We'll get to that. Did you enjoy the holidays? I very much did. I very, very much did. Australian gaming content creator. Hi, pronouns he, him. Yes. The thing... Dumb question. Dumb question for dumb people. Well, questions for dummies, basically. You know those books where it's like Apple iPod for dummies? This is question for dummies / question that Zach has. That was a terrible way of explaining it, but question regardless. I don't mind going by they, them as well, but I'm not non-binary. So can that say he, him / they, them? Or is there specific rules behind that? I don't know. I would like to know because I don't actually know. But I don't mind also going by they, them. Because it makes sense to me. It makes sense to go by either he, him, or they, them. Realistically for everyone. If there's an issue with that, do let me know. Because I want to learn more about this. But just saying, you can use he, him, or they, them with me, even though I'm not non-binary. I don't have a problem with also going by they, them. He / they? He, them? He, theys? He, him, they, them? Little tangent. I'll ask around, actually. That'll be interesting to know. But also there's some... So that's a feature of the card. And also there's some bits in here. I do stream 4 times a week. I upload shorts daily and a new video every 3 days onto my main YouTube channel. Which reminds me. Seems like a grey area depending on the person. Noted. But even if I am an ally, can I still go by he, him / they, them? I don't know how this... I don't know how this works. We'll figure that out. Anyways, Main reason I pull up the main YouTube is because, well, one, the new episode of Breath of the Wild Master Mode came out today. You should really all enjoy the Breath of the Wild Master Mode stuff. It's quite good. There's me eating a lemon. Twitch highlights for December came out 9 days ago. And Twitch highlights for 2025 comes out in 3 days' time. Twitch highlights for 2025, January 15th. It's about 4 hours long. What else can I talk about here? Socials is updated to include the card, so every time we use exclamation mark socials now, it links you to the card. The card finally got made. Card looks good. I like it. We'll get to these. We'll get to one of these now, actually. We'll get to one of these now, and that is the Ko-Fi. We'll talk about this in a moment. We'll talk about this in a moment. But the Ko-Fi now has a timer in the chat and is also added to the About Me section of the Twitch page. Hello. Ah, shut up, me. I got jump scared by me. How do I show the About section? Here we go. There it is. Yay. It shouldn't be there. It should be one over, but that's fine. And also, exclamation mark Ko-Fi is a thing. Exclamation mark Ko-Fi is now a thing. It replaces exclamation mark tip. So if you do exclamation mark Ko-Fi, one word, it will now link you to the Ko-Fi. Hi, Ashley. There you go. Oh, I could probably just remove the Nightbot command and put in the Ko-Fi Streambot bit. There you go. By the way, I talked with my sister about the Banui photos. Apparently she brightened the photo, but didn't realize it was done with AI. She now knows and will not use it again. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. So that's the Ko-Fi update for now. You peckers. You guys suck. You guys are the worst. And I say that with the utmost of love and respect. You guys gave me two things. You got me Drag and Drive. I used to watch you play Rocket League back in 2021. Can someone tell me if I have ever done a Rocket League stream? Because I don't think I have. Roblox, yes. Rocket League? I don't think so. Yes, you have. When did Zachman do a Rocket League stream? I just wrote Zachman193. I'm getting sent. Looks like something's wrong on our side. Brilliant. Your pizza's definitely free now, chat. Web server is returning an unknown error. I guess I can't check then. Love to see it. Love to see it, I guess. Where were we? Ah, yeah. Complaining about people giving me stuff on phone. Thanks to Gabby for giving me Drag and Drive off my phone. Off my phone? My throne. And also to JDB for getting me the Legends EA Mega Dimensions. I haven't beaten ZA yet. I'm close, TM. I haven't beaten it yet. So there you go. Very good, very nice. Where's my face large again? There we go. There was a main reason that I bring that up. Other than thanking Gabby and Joe. Gabby for Dragon... Not Joe. Frick Joe. Joe didn't do anything, but frick Joe. Why did I say frick Joe? Joe didn't do it. Frick you! How about frick you, Mel? Joe copped a stray for no reason, but frick Joe apparently, and frick you. Frick you, Melissa. One step closer to kicking your butt, Zachary. Oh, I never marked that as complete. Oops. Well, that's now marked as complete. Thanks, Mel. I need to actually read if that was the proper message. Mel donated 15 and said, one step closer to kicking your butt, Zachary XD. Thank you for the $10 towards... The $15, excuse me, towards Capcom Fighting Collection. It's now 58% funded. First notification of that boy for the year. Thanks. Anyways. Gabby, thank you for Dragon Drive. JDB, thank you for Legends EA Mega Dimensions DLC. I have also updated the phone. The phone has updated stuff. The phone has the Smash Bros. Fighter Pass 2, because I never got that, and Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. And there's also still that pecking cowboy hat that Cinder wanted me to get. Frick Cinder. And I can't say my next bit. I can't say the usual bit about supporting financially just yet, because I still have a bit to talk about. And that especially goes into some stuff that I want to talk about anyways. But calm down. There was another question in the viewer survey, which was simulcasting. I asked whether or not simulcasting should be a thing. Your pack is tied to pole. How? So I sent it to YouTube. And the YouTube said, yes, we would like to see a simulcast, but we want to see it simulcast on the main YouTube channel. So simulcasting will be coming to the main YouTube channel soon enough. Not all streams will be simulcasted to begin with, due to ongoing series. The Great Korok Hunt, Charmander, DKC2, they won't be simulcast. They won't be simulcast because, well, they're an ongoing series from here, and starting a simulcast with those would just confuse people now, wouldn't it? So the Great Korok Hunt, this freaking Charmander, which better shine once we're done here, and DKC2 won't be simulcast. But other things will be? But I'm not sure how that's gonna go, / I need to learn how to do that first. So hopefully by mid this year, if we're lucky, we'll be simulcasting on both here and the main YouTube channel. And I already talked about Twitch highlights being released on January 15th to the main YouTube channel. Over 4 hours. Enjoy. Stream overlays. This is something I wanted to get into big time. As you can see here, we have our normal BRB screen. I have not changed this yet. However, there was a suggestion to add in the image slideshow. You know how you would normally see the image slideshow put on when I don't have my face cam on? Well, I like the idea of having the image slideshow being able to be seen during the BRB screen. However, as you can probably tell, there's a bit of an issue with the BRB screen now. Because it covers up a lot of the artwork. So what I need to do, and what needs to happen, is we're going to need to make a brand new BRB screen. That way, we can have the image slideshow going, and artists will be credited. But for now, we're going to need to wait. So until then, you won't have the image slideshow. It will be coming. There will be a brand new BRB screen. Will the BRB art be in the slideshow? Maybe. Maybe. We shall see. But not only will the BRB screen be getting a full overhaul, or a new design, but a full stream overlay revamp is on the cards, and will be more Zack focused, as in the character Zack. You know him. You know the character Zack. He laughing right now. He giggling. So we'll see more of a Zack focus. That way at some point it can lead to potential merch ideas. Potential ideas. But also, you know, just allows for things to be easier for the overlays, and also have actual overlays that overlap with each other that make them look better and not too overly different in color. That would be nice. I'm still thinking of plans, though. I'm still thinking of ideas for it. So it's an off in the distance update, and I've also forgot to mention in there, still looking for an artist for that. Not Mel. She's done enough already. Slash is the emote artist. LOL. Stopping Mel from getting more work because she already does enough work for me. I'm joking partially, slash I don't want to put that much pressure on Mel, basically. To revamp everything, not on Mel. Not on Mel. That is for sure. Not on Mel. Goodness me. And now, we can finally talk about the Don't if. Do not. Melissa. Don't. I wanted to talk about the main goals for this year. I'm going to talk about them here because why the heck not? Main goals for this year. The first one is something that I alluded to when talking about the Ko-Fi. I want to get a new PC this year. That would be nice. I'm not making... I've put up a goal on the Ko-Fi just as a rough... Just as a, hey, if you want to help out in any sort of way, there's an option for you to help out. But again, always optional. But greatly appreciated. And also, I'm not putting the full pecking cost of the new PC on you. Jesus Christ, that would be a horrendous thing to do. But I'm just saying, the offer is there if you would like to. It is something that I would like to get majorly this year is a new PC. Because, look. Motion sickness warning here in a second. Look. This thing. This. I've had for over 7 years. This thing. Long life. Long life. I need a new... I'm gonna need a new PC at some point. So that is the main thing. It's a beefy looking mother pecker. It's also old. The reason we're having so many encoding overloads? Old. This thing has an Intel Core i7 in it. 8th gen. Old. Old. So yes, new PC is on the cards for this year. New chair is on the cards for this year. Motion sickness warning again. Chat, look, you come over here. We're going for an adventure, okay? We're going for a slight adventure. See down here? See, it's done. It's full. That bench is full. I have 4 games. 4 more games. I can't fit them in there. I can't fit them in there. If I could take you for an adventure over to... If I could take you for an adventure over there... Let me do some professional photography real quick. See the final bit of the tall boy down there? That's where the Wii and the Wii U games are. Behind the fan. Tall boy. Bottom bit. Where that amiibo is. Wii and Wii U games are in there. And somewhere over there is the DS and Game Boy games. Game Boy Advance games, to be more specific. I need a new shelf. I need a new PC. And I need a new pecking chair. Those are the ideas for this year. They're my big spending items for this year. They're my big goals for this year. Another one? Network more. Wait. Hang on. I wrote that wrong. Netzork more. I want to Netzork more. I want to be able to collaborate with cool people and Netzork more. Zachman bedroom renovations when? When I get a... I'm joking. Well... Zaddy showing us his room on the first stream of the year. You better... Next time you pay. Yeah, it's totally the thing you want to say when you're talking about wanting to communicate and net Zork with people more. How much? You don't... No, that is horrendous timing. No, Nightbot. That is bad. Nightbot bad. Nightbot, no. How dare you? You can't do this to me. How much? No. New PC. Even then, no. Oh my goodness. This bench! Melissa just sent me another thing! Mel! You bench! I like it! I wish I could use it! You bench! Anyways. I want to be able to net Zork with people more. I've got to remember how we word this. I've got to remember how Limit and I discussed this. I want to be able to net Zork more this year. I want to be able to work with cool people this year. I actually have something. I have chat. There's something huge on the cards. Coming soon, TM. I can't talk about it yet. Some people know about it. They spoil it, I will kill them. But there is something very cool on the cards that I'm hopefully get to announce soon. Eyes emoji on the blue sky and in the Discord. Soon. But I do want to be able to net Zork more. That would be nice. Another main goal I want this year is less rage and frustration moments. And that will be tested big time come Sunday. I will talk about the schedule for the week later, but this Sunday we have Mario Kart World at 1:30 PM Australian Eastern Daylight Time. An afternoon stream, you say? More afternoon streams. That would be nice. I know people have been clamoring about that for years. We had a lot more afternoon streams last year than we did all the other times. Let's have some more. I want more. You want more. We all want more. It also depends on how long I'm out of a job for. I've been out of a job for 2.5 years. I kind of hope that I'm not out for 2.5 more. I'd like to get a job this year, that'd be nice, but at the same time, more afternoon streams. Less rage and frustration moments, that would be nice for everyone, I feel, especially considering I know that one of the biggest sticking points in the viewer survey was about how frustrated I was getting and a lot of self-deprecation as well. I know, chat. Me know. Me know. Okay? I am well aware that I still have a lot of issues with self-deprecating and also frustration, anger, other things like that. Spectrum sucks, but also trauma sucks. That's all I'll keep it as, because holy shinks. Sometimes you can't help it, but at the same time, you gotta not do it. I'd like to not do it as much this year. I'd like to not be as frustrated. And not be as annoyed or upsetty spaghetti. I also mainly just want to have a lot more fun. I want to have a lot of fun. I want to have fun, chat. I want to have fun. I want to grow the community. I want to see the Zach Pack be happy enjoy their time and, you know, hopefully we can continue to grow this year. Especially as I have a lot more free time on my plate now. I have nothing to edit. I will once Donkey Kong Country 2 starts back up. But I have the cleanest slate I have had as a content creator since I first started content creation. If that isn't already a huge enough sign about how well I am personally going when it comes to behind the scenes stuff and when it comes to being on top of things a lot more this year, I don't know what will. I also think our Switch 2 just shut down because we have not been playing it for an hour. Let me turn that back on real quick. The Switch 2 shut off because I have not touched it in an hour. Your pizza's doubly free now, chat. Jesus. I am so sorry about that. We'll get there. We'll get there. I told you there's a lot to talk about. I didn't think it would take an hour, but here we go. At least you won't get pestered about lemons this year. That's true. I do feel bad that it took me until the last stream of last year to eat the lemon. But at least this year, at least it got done. I know it was a bit of a meme, just like how... God, my teeth are so yellow, even though I brush them a lot. That's disgusting. I'm sorry, chat. I know last year, there was a lot of memes about me not being able to get things done in time, or play Donkey Kong Bonanza, for example. But I got there. We got there eventually. And hopefully this year, it won't take as long to get through stuff. It's all lemonade under the bridge now. If I remember correctly, Zach said something about 10k YouTube subs. I think that was within the year, wasn't it not? If I got 10,000 YouTube subs within the year, which didn't happen. I don't remember. But I will say this, I'm probably not going to eat another lemon again. Because after I ate the lemon, I actually got a cold sore. The lemon zest gave me a cold sore that I had all through Christmas, which was not fun. I thought you specifically said that one wasn't within a year. I don't remember what I said, but I probably won't eat a salted lemon now. Mainly because I actually got a cold sore and a bit of an allergic reaction to it, which was not fun. So I might need to adjust that. I did say if we get Twitch partner, I'll eat a durian. That's still on the cards. But we gotta get there first. And that one might be a little harder to hit, especially considering... I don't know. Stuff is the way that it is. I used to eat salted lemons as a snack. You see, I don't know what shocks me more. That, or Jolteron eating jalapenos like they're potato chips. How is that motherfucker not dead? I don't know. I don't know. I think we should get into gameplay here soon. But yes, a quick recap of everything for you, just because I can. 2 new channel points, choose an emote to unlock, suggest a raid message, 5-minute cooldown, limited free suggestions per user per stream, Yes'em seal, Yes'em and Notum, noted are updated to remove the text, Zachman103 sleep, Zachman10307, and Zachman103 boop are now all emotes, 07 replaces Zachman103F, Zachman103 boop is a bit emote for people who tip 1,000 bits. Zachman103 Sleep is just a general emote for subscribers. Discord. Huge amount of updates. General Gaming, Nintendo, and Pokemon are now forms. 2 new rules. Self-promotion got put to a poll. Subs and VIPs continue to post on that. Social updates. !social now has the Zachman103 card. Now has the Zachman103 card in it. It's very good, very nice, very clean, very $5,000 for charity this year. Very $5,000 for charity this year. If we hit that, my God. There is no way in hell, as much as it would be cool, there is no way in hell we're hitting $5,000 for charity this year. And if we do, I would be completely shocked. We shall see, though. We shall see. Ko-Fi now has a timer, added in the About Me section, ! Ko-Fi is all good. Gabby, thank you for Drag X Drive. JDB, thank you for Pokemon Legends Air Mega Dimensions DLC. Mel, thank you for the contribution towards Capcom Fighting Collection. Throne has new updates. Ko-Fi has a new update, including a bit about the new PC. I would like to get a new PC this year. I would like to get new shelving this year. I would like to get a new chair this year. I'd like to net Zork more. I'd like to have a lot more fun and have a lot less rage. A few more afternoon streams. Streams will be simulcasted at some point. Twitch Highlights 2025 comes out January 15th. New BRB screen and art will be coming soon. Full overlay revamp is on the cards. Will be more Zach focused. Still thinking of ideas for that, so that's definitely off in the distance for that. Still looking for an artist for all of that. Main goals for this year, new PC, net Zork with people more. Something exciting is going to be announced soon enough. As soon as I am allowed to announce it, I am going to tell you. Less rage and frustration moments would be nice to see this year. More afternoon streams will happen, hopefully, depending. And I'd look to have a lot more fun this year. That would be the big thing. Your pizza is now definitely free, and you get a bonus pizza the next time I deliver a pizza. There you go. With that being said, though, we're now an hour into 2026 streams. We're here for 2026. I am ready to run through a brick wall this year. I am so ready for this year. Look, listen. You have no idea how excited I am for this year. I am so ready. I have the cleanest schedule and the cleanest backlog of stuff that I have ever had in my streaming career. I am going to be able to put in new ideas. I'm going to be able to hopefully be able to work with more people. I have a very good framework for charity events, which is not only going to benefit me, but I also think allow for more entertainment for you guys. There is a lot of shinks that will be so good about this year. I want you to be a part of this journey. I want for you to be able to not only support me, but support everyone else in this chat and everyone else that we will hopefully potentially see come into chat or into this community this year. I would love to see this community continue to grow. I would love to see us all work together towards our main goals. May it be the stuff that we do this year, and may it be the stuff that we have that are our big life goals. We just had MagFest over the previous weekend. As frustrating as it was to sit here and watch everyone else enjoy themselves at MagFest, I hope to God one day I'm able to go, but I'm Australian, and that's a bit hard, especially when you're unemployed / a bit unemployable. We shall see, though. That's a main goal. That's a life goal. There is a lot of stuff that I want to achieve, not only this year, but in coming years with this. I want this. I love this. I have passion for this. You can see it in my eyes. I'm freaking ready for this. This is going to be a fantastic year. With that being said, I'm sorry. I am going to go and take a little bit of a break. And when we return, Let's get this freaking shiny Charmander. It's gonna be a good year. I feel it. And I know a lot of people have suggested for me to work with select people. A lot of people highly suggested a fair few amount of people. We shall wait and see how that goes. That being said though, after the break, we begin the Shiny Charmander hunt for this year. Watch it be in the first egg. Watch it be in the first egg. Watch all this build up for over an hour be for this freaking Charmander to be in the first egg. I would cry. I will be right back. I haven't pressed the button yet. Now I have. There we go. We're back. And now, only an hour and what? An hour in? We get started with the Charmander hunt. You get a free pizza this time and the next time. I'm sorry, chat. I didn't mean to take an hour to talk, but there you go. With that being said, JDB has sent me this image, which is terrifying. JDB sent me this image. Terrifying. Very nice. Very good. But now, finally, we get Shiny Charmander hunting. It only took an hour. It's fine. It is all good. It's okay. It's okay. Welcome back, Zachary. How dare. Oh, yeah, chat. Look, I got the Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller. It's very nice. Although I don't have anything for the back buttons yet, so I'm not using this thing to its full potential. Which is just me with any technology, to be fair, but there you go. Let's go and figure out what is over at the Trophy Garden before we get into the madness that is these Pokemon. How was everybody's holiday? I hope everyone had a fantastic holiday. I personally had a pretty okay one. I got caught up with every single bit of editing, and I spent a large majority of the time just relaxing and just having a bit of fun, really. Sorry, new controller. I'm trying to remember how to do things. And also, it looks very choppy, mainly because I didn't restart the stuff. It's fine. It was good and cozy, mostly hang out in the Discord, playing whatever. It was good. Yeah. Yeah, whoa. That should not have happened. I don't know why that happened, but there you go. Why are you doing that? Alright, my guess is, freaking, Cleffa. It was Bonsley. The one with the butt. Mine went well, thanks. Mine went well, thanks. Spent a lot of time playing the card as Chew. I saw that. You've had some very good fun with that, from what I have seen. I've had so many crashes during my grief case so far. They still haven't patched that yet. I thought they would. That's a bit unfortunate. I do hope that they're actually able to patch that soon. Because I feel as if that is something that is vitally important for gameplay aspects, you know? But that's just me. That's just my opinion. It would be nice. One's had like 3 crashes in a row. Yeah, they really should fix that. They really should fix that, especially considering it's an official Pokemon game. I don't care about people's opinion on said game. But if it's a crash that doesn't allow for the game to actually be ran, let alone soft reset, it should be patched. It was occasional during my grief case last year on Switch 1. But watching JDB, it's very common. And it's only because of that dock update. It was only because of that dock update recently. I say recently, and it was about a few months ago now. But ever since that dock update, it's sort of just caused a whole lot of... Holy shinks. Oh, that is not calibrated right. That doesn't seem good. That's not fun. That's okay. The D-pad's a little weird. But once I actually use the D-pad properly, then it'll, you know, function for us, me feels. That would be nice. Still no luck. Nya. I don't know why I went nya, but we went nya. That does not mean I am a cat. No. I am not a cat. I'm going to talk about something that sort of got me thinking a little bit, and I hope that this doesn't necessarily... It's going to sound silly because it's bad brain grams. Let's not get it twisted. I'm not liking this D-pad at the moment, but as it wears in more, it'll be fine. But one of the things that happened... Obviously, we had MagFest over the weekend. It was the final day of MagFest yesterday TM/today TM because Australian time zones are weird. And there was a post made on Blue Sky that got me thinking a bit. And I know that it really shouldn't have, because I know it was more directed at the fact that this particular person wasn't able to go this year. But it was a comment that said that they missed their friends. And it got me thinking that... it made me feel as if I wasn't doing enough to support them, both as a friend and as a content creator. Sure, I'm not as close of a friend as what other people are to this particular person. But I felt as if, man, I wish I was just more supportive towards my friends. That way they know, hey, you're really cool. I know that I haven't been able to watch many streams of this creator, considering this creator's also been playing ZA, and I'm still not done with ZA, and haven't started the DLC. We'll get there. But I don't know, it kind of put me into a bit of a bad mood. Just my own mental bad mood, because it was me entirely missing the point of their comment. But it also got me thinking, like, damn, am I really not that supportive? Am I really not that good of a friend? It was something that made me just go, huh, I need to reevaluate some things. And then when I mentioned it to people, everyone went, are you silly? You're one of the most supportive people that I know. And I go, Okay, but I feel like I could be doing more. You know? That's just me, though. I guess that's also just... and the mixture of emotions that came with seeing people enjoying themselves at MagFest got me a bit frustrated because of not being able to be there, even though it's logistically a nightmare. Especially when you're a person that is Australian and unemployed, and also at some point feeling as if you're unemployable, because I've been out of a job for 2.5 years, so it made me question, am I ever going to be able to get back into a job? A whole lot of... a lot of different emotions for me this weekend, and I wasn't even going to MagFest. It just... I don't know. I felt many different things. With many different reasons, some of which I won't talk about on stream. But it was just a... it was a lot. I'll give it that. At least one positive to come out of this weekend, for myself personally, was the fact that people really enjoyed the content that I made for Game Court, even though it was just me grabbing screen grabs like I would with Colosseum. People mentioning, hey, it's good to see you passionate again, meant a lot to me. And I selfishly hope that I can continue to be that passionate for those sort... Did you just push me out the freaking way? You bench. I can't believe what that boy just did. How peckin' dare he? How about instead of trying to chase tail, you actually, you know, learn how to not be an inappropriate little bench. And actually learn some manners. You stupid boy. Push me, shove you. I lost my train of thought because of that now, sorry. I actually have lost my train of thought because of that. That's unfortunate, but I think mainly I don't know. They're a whole different mix of emotions about this weekend, and I wasn't even at MagFest. But hey, we'll get there. Oh, I was talking about my passions, basically. NPCs have pushed me out of the way in BDSP. Yeah, NPCs in general can just be very Darude Sandstorm. I don't understand why. I mean, I do understand why, but at the same time, bit rude. Bit rude. What did I do to you, other than everything? I just hope this year's better for me. It will be. I'm sure of it. And if it's not, then Jesus. That it would I really hope for your sake, Sandslash, that this year is a lot better than 25. Someone... we both... I need a good year personally, you need a good year in general. And I say I need a good year personally instead of in general because last year, 2025 treated me very nicely content-wise, but didn't do so personally-wise. I hope that 2026 treats me very well personally wise and continues to build on the momentum that 2025 gave me. If that makes any sense. But I also do hope that I can continue to be as passionate about particular things like I was with Game Court over the weekend, going on into this year. And I also sure as hell hope, from a personal standpoint, that I can be a better supporter, both as a friend and as a content creator, to many different people this year. That would be nice. That would be nice. And I know that I'm probably going to receive a DM after this from the specific person that I am referring to when it comes to that comment, those comments. And I look forward to the discussion, but it made me think, and thinking is half the battle. Knowing and thinking is half the battle. And I am personally looking forward to the battles that are to come this year. There will be some challenges, absolutely. There always is challenges with a year. Let's not get it twisted. But I am under the impression and under the hope that this year is a fun year and that I am able to step out of the shadows more. What I mean by that? Wait and see. Wait and see. There's good things coming. I'm excited about it. And I cannot wait to share more with you soon enough. I might swap to my Joy-Con controllers because I'm really not liking the fact that I'm just pressing up and my character's going... My character's basically doing the... We're not talking about this or this. We're talking about this. What are we doing here? You know, in fact, I will. In fact, I will. I will get it prepped. I will get it ready spaghetti. I won't get it ready spaghetti, apparently. It just said, nah. So what we do instead is we go the swappy swap option. Just to quickly point out what I'm talking about. When it comes to the Switch 2 controller, I gotta learn my rights and lefts. That's the D-pad. That's nice. That makes sense to me. Big old D-pad on that one. Bit confusing. I like it, don't get me wrong, but a bit confusing. I will, once it gets more wear and tear in it, though, I will be able to use that one properly. If that makes any sense. Hi, CJ. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Happy New Year to you, and Happy New Year to everyone else in chat, because I haven't mentioned that yet. I hope everyone has a very Happy New Year. That is for sure. I hope everyone has a good year as well. That would be a high priority. That is a pretty high priority, if I do say so myself. Alright, chat. How we feeling? You guys doing well? Yeah? Heck yeah. I feel like I've talked a lot already. And I understand that that is my job as a streamer, but at the same time, wow. I just had a lot to get through. What should I do with tires? I don't even have a license. I have a license. I have a learner's license, at least. I crashed the first time I tried. That's not even a joke either. It wasn't a big crash. It was me hitting a chain link fence. Because as I was holding the steering wheel, I went to turn, and I only turned it a little bit, and thought, okay, I'm fine. I'll turn it, and it'll reset itself. It didn't reset itself. It turned, and then kept turning. Even when I put the thing back to normal, it still went into the chain link fence. Brilliant start from me, and I was frustrated for the rest of the time that I was behind the wheel, which isn't good. But it was also pretty heightened as well, because holy shinks, I had a slight accident behind the wheel, and it was my first time ever driving. Fun. I eased into it more afterwards, but I definitely need to learn more. Again, I got frustrated because I wasn't an expert at something after my first attempt. Big whoop, I know. But at the same time, you never really want to crash. First time is scary, that is true. I was nervous, but I was more nervous about wanting to not make too many mistakes. And I made a big mistake, and that threw me off for the rest of the time that I was behind the wheel, which was not fun. I didn't make a mistake after that, though, or at least to that level, which was positive. But at the same time, mistakes suck. I hate making them, but also you have to make them in order to not do them again, if that makes sense. I think it also just... I think it's also just a trauma thing, chat. I'm gonna be real with you. I think it's just because I get very, very defensive when it comes to me making a mistake. I always have. That's always just been a thing that I've done. Mainly because in high school and other things like that, people would pick on me because I was seen as the smart kid, and if the smart kid made a mistake, then everyone would just laugh at them. And that, phew, wasn't fun. I guess also I was just very... I was and still am quick to anger, so a lot of people were just trying to get a reaction out of me, and unfortunately I always seem to bite. But that's something I'm still working on, and stuff that I still need to work on. But it is what it is. That's life. You're always going to be learning. Even as the 78 billion year old Melissa mentioned earlier, she's learning how to animate. The old dog can still learn new tricks, as they say. I was the no one talked to me because I was too damn tall kid. You are quite tall, Sandslash, but you are fine. Sandslash is a good bean. That is for sure. Currently waiting to get a call with a doctor. We almost got into a call with him, but then the automated thing said no. Oh, that's unfortunate. Can you give me an egg, please? I'm running out of egg. Can I have egg, please? Thank you. I need another egg, though. I had one friend. Yippee! I have none IRL anymore. And even then, I had very limited amount of friends back in the day. I have plenty of online friends, let's not get that twisted. What a friends, damn. I So I just saw the thing that Mel sent me. You suck. in a loving way. In a loving way, Melissa. You suck. Why are you like this? Why must you torment me in this way? You binge. I'm mad. And I'm sad. I'm not. I can also see that you're actually trying really hard to understand animation, and that's what it was, I'll tell you that much. It was an animation. But, Well, 13, 14, 15. I can't count. The magic of counting. Not here. The magic of counting. What are the odds again? We're double them. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I will quickly scroll back up in a chat to remind myself. I think it was 1 in 648 because I don't have the shiny charm in this game. When did we talk about it? One in 683. 1 in 683 because we don't have the shiny charm. And we're now double that, and if we were to reach triple that, so 683 plus 683 plus 683 would be 2049. I can tell you this for free. This is the longest Masuda Method Shiny Hunt I've ever done. And that's not fun. I don't know why it doesn't like me. But it don't like me. This isn't even the game I'm meant to be shiny hunting in, by the way. It's meant to be Shining Pearl. But we're back in Brilliant Diamond because we invested in this. Mel's had enough. Mel's gone to go play Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Pokemon Legends EA. I don't know how you get a Nintendo Switch 2 edition of a Nintendo Switch 2 edition. But we'll just figure that one out. But also, chat, did you know Melissa got a Nintendo Switch 2 for Quima? Because her husband was pecking generous? I saw a lot of people got a Switch 2 for Quima. That's very cool. Insert the Lone Sandslash writing must be nice. Jet Bolt? Jet Bolt, hello. Happy New Year to you. Hope you're well. Mercedes Dumpy. Mushy. Hi. Hello. Excuse me. SMH. Some of y'all are silly. Hope your holidays were well, Jetbolt. That is for sure. That should learn me for going to bed at 2 in the morning these past few nights. I just haven't been able to get proper sleep recently. I get it might be mixed in with bad brain grams, but at the same time, it's been warm. The last few nights haven't been warm, but it may... At some point in this previous week, it reached 42°C. To explain, hot. We got the phone call. Just gonna have to wait and see how many job center thinks of... How the job center thinks of me now. That sounds like a concern. That sounds like a big concern there, JDB. Because you might be unfit to work at all. Panic. CJ got auto-modded, but yes, I agree. It was warm. Why do you think there's currently bushfires? There's also floods in Queensland right now. Australia is weird. Australia is weird, chat. There's bushfires at one end of the state and floods at the other. State? Country. At least it wasn't like what Mel said the other day. Because Melissa said it was about, what, 100 and something pecking degrees C? Which was not true. But my goodness. Just a reminder, chat. If it's over 100 degrees C, that means it's over 200 in F. I think. Can't English. Bad brain grams moment. But I feel really pathetic because of my inability to do basic movements without pain. You really shouldn't, JDB. I know that society likes to make it seem that people with disabilities shouldn't be able to do anything at all. That's bullshinks. You're still a functional human being. And if people can't accept that, that is on them, not you. Also about the boiling point of water. Yes, I mentioned that. I mentioned that to Mel. It was quite funny. Oh, also, just quickly, Mel, I think you're doing a very good job with your animation. I can't wait to see how you continue to improve. I can still edit videos and make things in Blender. I almost said in Bitcoin for some reason. I don't know why I said in Bitcoin. My brain just... My brain explode. Thank you. You're welcome. You are welcome. You do a good job, Mel. That is 1,720. Wait, what? Almost an hour and... We're almost 2 hours in? And I haven't filled out a box yet? Is fine. Hello, Chatto. Hello, Dark Shadow Wolf. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Been a bit, my friend. Hope you have had a very good holidays and that you are doing well. I'm good. Certainly been a while. It has, but that is okay. Sometimes that is just how things are. Quick thing, chat. Sorry, give me about 2 seconds. Alright, sorry about that. I thought I heard a noise from out the front, and just thought I'd double check to see if anyone else had heard it, and then investigated it myself. It was nothing, unfortunately. Well, fortunately, I should say. But, yeah. 6, 12, 18, 19, 20, 21. I did see... Oh, jeez. I did see that Google added something for the original 151. It was very cool. So cool. So cool. Get off my foot! There we go. Oh no, that's actually not that bad. That's fine. Sandslash has had enough. Gonna go play Legends EA. And something tells me I didn't close the front door properly. Yay! Let me go and... quickly do that. Let me help. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Turns out the cat snuck past us. Maybe that's what I heard. Who knows? And I forgot to mute that. Professionalism on the first stream back? Come on, chat. You know not to expect that from me. You do expect shinies, though. That's not one. That isn't one of them. I lied. 2026, the year of lying. It's not. I'll tell you that one for free. One thing I do want to do, though, is ask Maniacal for a... what a statement. I want to ask Maniacal what he thinks the theme for my year is, considering he was the one that coined the year of the Zaddy last year, and it turned out quite well, content-wise. So I'll need to ask him what his theme for me for this year will be. Because for some reason, that seems to be a good omen. Superstition, I think, is the word I'm looking for, though. Could be wrong, though. Meanwhile, Rainding's busy playing the Carters too. I don't even need to look at Steam to say that and just publicly call him out because peck him. How dare you call me out like this? I do what I want. I do what I want. Then afterwards he gets a space trip. Who knows, man? Who knows? I don't think that's right. 6, 12, 18. That is 23, actually. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I know how to count. It's Monday, the frickin' Monday. You expect Zach to count. You expect Zach to math. No, you expect Zach to fail at getting a Shiny Charmander. The fact that we have been doing this weekly for almost a frickin' year annoys me. Monday. I love Monday. You should too. He said lying. Well... Garfield and I would make great friends, is all I'm gonna say. I know shiny Pokemon are possible in this game. We've seen it with our own eyes. But is a Masuda method shiny hunt possible at this point? Considering we've nearly gone 3 times over odds? We shall wait and see on that one. My prediction is no. I don't know why being in Solaceon Town reminds me of this, even though Mount Silver is in Johto. But I'm just thinking of that video of Mount Silver's cave is full of legendary Pokemon. And it was just every single legendary and mythical, I think at the time, just in there. It was great. I can't speak for the rest of this year, but June will be a special time for me. Not only does it mark 10 years since me and Todd met, IRL, but my birthday will be on Father's Day in the UK. And it will also be the last year I'll be in my 30s. Wait, what? Hang on. Oh, I picked up. The next one's 1,726. Silly Zach. Silly Zachary. 10 years since you and Todd. Jeez. Cheese. That's a long bloody time. Was it started dating? It was started dating. You guys only got married a couple of years ago. I know how it was. No, it wasn't even started dating. It was met IRL. Zach can read. Zach's got reading comprehension. He says lying. I can read. I got the eyesight. I've got 4 of them. You think I'd be able to read? He struggles, the Zach man, for he does not know. We became a couple in December 2013 and met IRL in June 2016. I just nod to that. I just nod that. That's awesome. To steal a line from Jiggy, that's awesome. Oh, that was another thing that was on. Zeldathon. That was fun. Zeldathon was fun. It was nice to see Trill on there. I love the fact that Trill's getting all these opportunities and has been knocking them out of the park as well. It's good to see. It's good to see a fellow content creator friend be given a lot of good opportunities and making the most of them. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, my stomach. My stomach said... Brrr. It's an accurate representation of what my stomach did. I don't even know if that picked up on the mic, but you know what? It's funnier if it didn't. Give me egg. Gib. Egg. Gibbet. Me. This week's schedule is going to be a lot of fun, I'll tell you that much. Thursday, we've got the return of the Great Korok Hunt. We start Tears of the Kingdom. Help. Ugh. I look forward to that, I say lying. More Koroks, more Tears of the Kingdom. It'll be the first time we touch Tears of the Kingdom since the final of the playthrough. And this time I'll actually be able to look at chat and talk. Chat and chalk. Words hard. Whiteboard, no. Chalk doesn't go on a whiteboard, chalk goes on a blackboard. Yes, I know what blackboards are, I'm not that old. Young. But do you know what a VHS is, Zachary? Of course I frickin' do, Mel! Frick you! I don't know why Mel specifically, but it sounds like the sort of comment that Mel would make. Chat and Chalk sounds like a great segment. Just get out the blackboard. Okay, chat, what do you want to draw today? Draw us Pikachu! Okay. Binch? You're right. Of course I'm right, Melissa. I know how I am. I know who you are. You're British. You're easy to read. Binch. Alright, gotta head to bed. My energy has been on a low mood recently. Welcome back, Zach. Thank you, Sandslash. Let's make moments to remember. Agreed. Hearts and hugs in chat for Sandslash. Good night, sir. Hope you have a good sleep. I almost said sweep. Sandslash is just gonna sweep. He's gonna be a good sweepman. He's gonna be a good janitor for the people. Go, Sandslash. Go and sweep. Make them sweet. Hashtag sweet sweep. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like it. Muppet. You muppet. Good night, Sandslash. Aha! There you go. There's the new timer for the Ko-Fi. How good's that? It's a bit wordy. I think it's a bit wordy now looking at it, but, you know, I can fix it. Imagine a charity option where you draw something with a chalk instead for a certain amount of money. I would need to buy a blackboard. That's the word I'm looking for. One of the words. Words. What a try. I don't know. Would be a good idea if we didn't have the viewer survey recently, Jetbolt. It's all good though. There were some good suggestions during the viewer survey for charity. For charity. Back did not like that. That is for sure. That was a big pain. That wasn't fun. Chat. You will be glad to know that we are now 2 hours into stream. A little bit less if you're watching this back on Zachman 103 Archives. And we finally finished a box. We finished a box. Can we get some claps in chat? Ooh, that would be a good emote for me, no? A Zachman 103 clap emote? Sounds like a good idea. Write that down. Mel's like, I'm on it. I've got the idea. I'm jotting it down. Let me also... While I'm here... Dun 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 dun. There we go. What would be clapping though? Don't. Blue Toad. Blue Toad. I said everything I needed to say. Just Blue Toad. Blue Toad was enough of a threat. Then again, Blue Toad is always a threat. Tell me I'm wrong. Give me an egg! Come on! What's a guy gotta do to get an egg around here? No, I'm certainly scared. So you should be. Where? What's the progress? What's the progress at for binge? Let's have a look, shall we? It's 47% funded, huh? Ain't that nice? Ain't that nice? Yes. 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 How close is that? So what's the end goal for tonight? 3 boxes, the usual. Fingers crossed that we get it. Must be nice. At Rainding, I said it about the Shiny Charmander. I said it about the Shiny Charmander. You can let me go for that one. You can let me go for that one, Rainding. And if you don't, I'll send Shantae to the internal spin dimension. I said must be nice in relation to getting a Shiny Charmander. And it was a callback to us earlier in the day. And then me mentioning about Shantae being sent to the spin dimension was because of that clip of the Carters 2 where Shantae... Well, that was a waste of energy. I energied and the egg cracked. I hit the zoom and the egg cracked. But when did I get a Shiny Charmander? You didn't. The bit that I was referring to was me talking about must be nice. Unless you got a Shiny Charmander, in which case must be freaking nice, dude. Watch, Rainding goes onto Legends EA and somehow gets a freaking Shiny Charmander. I don't know how he'll do that. But it wouldn't surprise me. Pinch. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I will count that. Must be nice, Rainding. Must be pecking nice, dude. I would laugh so much if he caught one before you. I would be pissed. I'm expecting it at this point. I would be so mad. I would be unbelievably mad. I think I pressed that twice, actually, but oh well. I will double check that in a moment. Jeppo, you just like seeing me in pain, don't you? Please realize that that's a joke, chat. It's not meant to be taken seriously. Good save. Very good save. I don't know. I'm having fun, if you couldn't tell. I'm having fun spinning in circles at the moment. I need it. Give it to me. I want to make this Charmander an offer it can't refuse. That being, give me the Pokemon, and you'll be spared. You binge. And give me the shiny, and few of you will be spared. One will be spared. No one else. No one. No one shall be spared. No, it's fine. Well, it's not when it comes to the... Get down! You had to know that was coming. Ah. I didn't know that was coming. I'm just here. I'm looking for a shiny. Does it want to pop up? No, of course not. At this rate, the entire Charmander species is going to go extinct. I've bred more Charmander than I possibly should have in the world. If Charmanders go extinct, what is the point of me breeding these benches? I have done the conservation arc. Zackman's arc. 2 of every Charmander in existence, except for Shiny. Because they don't like us. It's a very tiny arc. There's only one boy and one girl. That's the Zackman arc for you. It's only got 2 Pokemon in it. Both of them are Charmanders. Both of them different genders. 2 of every Charmander in the world. Because we don't get the shiny one. It's just a little dinghy boat. All aboard. This ain't no Sydney to Hobart. This is Zackman struggling to get pokes. This is the shinks we deal with. Perhaps we need a shiny Zack to attract shiny Pokemon. Or perhaps... Perhaps... Perhaps we turn evil. Yes. Perhaps we turn evil. What color would Shiny Zack have? I don't know. I have turned evil, chat. I'm now part of Team Rocket. Except the R doesn't stand for Rocket, the R stands for Revenge. I am on the Revenge team. What the hell is it? What is it? What is it? What is this? What is this? What is this? Arezu. Shut up. Admittedly, Admittedly, I had a little dream last night about Arezu. I don't know why. I really don't. You talked about a lack of getting poked, so I gave you some. You're actually funny, and I didn't realize it. I'm sorry I was unfamiliar with your game, Jetbolt. Team Rocket. Blasting off at the speed of light. Surrender now or prepare to fight. Meowth. Give me the shiny. I don't know why Meowth is... If Meowth was gatekeeping the shiny this entire time, then I want a word with Meowth. I will. I can and I will be that brutal about it. You do not get to do this to me, Meowth. That's a raid. That's Bo. Hello, Bo and Raiders. I'm ZachMan103. Content creator from Australia. That sounds good. Brayden dumb? I hope you mean dump. I hope you mean dump, not dumb. Oh, good, Bo. Have a good rest of your night. If you're not following Bo already, what are you doing? Go give Bo a follow. They were last playing VR chat. Cool. Good. Charmander, you need to shine. I don't know how to tell you this, but you've got to shine. This is getting redonkulous. What have I got to do? What do I got to do to get a shiny Pokemon around here? I swear to God, surely this doesn't go triple odds, yeah? Surely? Surely. Hi, Plur. Happy New Year, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good holidays. With such thing as holidays, they better be good. Happy New Year, kind man 103. I appreciate that. I wish I was a bit more kind. That'd be nice. But that's just me. That's just me. I sense a triple? How dare you? You do not do this to me. It better not do this to me. I don't want it to do it to me. I deserve better. I deserve better. I'm sorry if the raid alert is still too loud. I do need to work on the volume of audio. But we will get there as we go along, chat. I also know that I need to work on the audio when it comes to the people in the Discord as well. Especially when it comes to Mushroomer, because for some reason Mushroomer speaks really quietly on the look back, even though he's quite loud in my ear. But we'll get there. We'll figure it out. We know how to do things. I gotta take off this hat. I gotta take off the hat. Oh my god, Zach has hair? Of course. Of course. It's starting to grow back, which is good. Because reminder, I did go full buzz cut again. For the first time in a while, excuse me. But it's okay. Another thing that was suggested for me from the viewer survey was in-ear monitors. Which I like, don't get me wrong. But I don't know where to get some. Ugh, excuse me. Mainly for Stroms. But I also would, love to actually update my headset at some point. But not the biggest purchase I want to make this year. Not a priority purchase for Zachman right now. I will give you that one for free. I'll give you that one for free. Not a important purchase for Zach. Charmander, you and me are going to have a brawl. We are going to fight. I'm convinced of that. I'm going to fight this Charmander. I'm going to have a big old fisticuff battle. We're going to duke it out. It's going to be a silent movie. I'll be Charlie Chaplin, they'll be the Charmander, and I'll send them to space. 'Cause I can. I'm sending Charmander to space. I was hoping that if you threaten the Charmander would shine, but unfortunately no. Charmander don't want to shine for the Zachman. Because Charmander do not like Zachman. Why? We're also one away from our second break of the stream. Which would normally have been our first break if I didn't yap your ear off to begin the stream. But I'm pretty sure you guys will be okay with that. Give egg. Please. I demand egg. Give me the egg. I want the egg. I didn't even see if they had egg. I walked too far. Too far. They do have egg. Egg. I got the egg. We got the egg. The egg is egg. If we egg, then we egg. That's how we egg. Just gonna egg. I don't know, I'm here. Bam 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 bam. I want the egg, give me the egg. We're gonna get the egg and we're gonna egg. And if we egg, then we egg. And if we egg and the egg and the egg and the egg and the egg. Is that Gur? That is Gur. That's Jepson's emote? Since when? He's had that for a while now. Noted. Big noted. Alrighty. I'm gonna go for another quick break. When we return, the last box and a half of Charmander. Charmander. I'll be right back. See. But, see. Wasn't fun. So good though. He's fine. Yeah, good. Yeah, it's fine. Ow. Welcome back again. Thank you. I'm back again. Think you can get rid of me that easily? You can, but... Would you want to? Please stay. Won't you? Nope. We're not going. Nope. I almost sang the first song for the year. I almost did it. But I'm not. He's good. He's bad. Is downright horrendous. Everything was so good. What happened? Charmander, pop out of egg. Charmander go, Banner. Charmander not shiny. Bad egg. Bad. Look. That's good. That's bad. That's downright horrendous. That's all. Got to be cracking more eggs than Claire at this point, maybe? You'd think so, but I'm not trans. I'm quite happy being male. And I would be quite happy receiving mail at Google AdSense, please. I want mail. Which also reminds me that I've got to reply back to an email. Because I haven't done that yet, because there was an invitation for me to do something that I am interested in doing. But we shall see. We shall see. Also, Jetbolt spooked me the other day because Jetbolt asked, do you know what you do in your schedule? Or how far in advance do you do your schedule? And I answered, not very far. And then Jetbolt mysteriously dropped the topic. Jetbolt, what have you got planned? Are you spoopy? Should I be scared? Should I be spoopy scary skeleton? Should it be October? You were just genuinely curious? No worries. If that's the case, no worries. But yeah, no. I can talk about that. That's absolutely fine. I don't know what I'm doing next week. I do have ideas for streams next week, but... And I have the journal here to prove it. I've got written in at this point in time. Here, we'll go onto the face large screen for this. At this point in time, I've written in all of the stuff that I'm doing for this week. There's next week. There's nothing written down just yet. The idea is, though, is that if we don't get Charmander tonight, that gets put onto next week's schedule. Great Korokon is definitely going on next week's schedule. And I'll figure out something to do on Sunday. That can either be DKC2 or Banjo-Kazooie. So I have ideas of what the actual stream will be, but nothing concrete just yet. Also, I've gone back and done something that I haven't done since about 2021 or 2022, which was get a planner. Mainly because I got big ideas for this year. That is why I got this, but also it will serve as a reminder of several things this year. Hence why it is just going to be to the side all year for me. Pretty simple. Back to the game. I have ideas. Lots of them. I'm passionate about doing this streaming stuff. But I'm also passionate about making sure that I am financially stable. That is going to be a big thing that I want to focus on this year. Because I have a lot of things I would like to save up for. New PC. New chair. Shelf. I'm still undecided on Paxos at the moment. And who the peck knows from there. But yeah, there's some stuff to come. There's some stuff that'll happen. And there's one thing I do hope to announce soon. Can't talk about it just yet, but I hope to announce it soon, TM. But also, I will definitely make sure that there is more afternoon streams this year. If I'm able to, of course. I saw you turn, old man. I saw you. Don't think I didn't, because I did. I saw you turn. You can wait. And because I have to wait. And I don't like waiting at the moment. Well, if we want to be realistic, I'm forced to wait regardless. Because this Pokemon is Pokemoning right now. And is being a pain in the back. But that, my friends, is just how it be. We will get there. Eventually. 6, 12, 18, 50. That is how math works. Trust me, I'm a mathematician. He says dropping maths in year 12 because he wasn't good at it. I was actually asked if I wanted to stay on or drop it, and it was seen as a better idea of dropping it, and what a bad idea that was. Ultimately, but at the same time, not much I could really do about it. Add that to the things of, I wish I could redo. But that's life. That's life. I was just genuinely curious. And I am genuinely, I can't English. It's getting late. Zach can't English, but it's getting late. I want this shiny. I don't just want it, I need it. Please. Still nothing. Still nothing. We're getting there though. It is possible to do Masuda method in this game, I'm sure of it. It just doesn't like me. I didn't mean to go inside as well. If that doesn't tell you how done Zach is with this heckin' shiny hunt, I don't know what will. That is for sure. Really hope you get it soon. I really want to know what hunt you've got cooking up next. That's the neat part. I know. Whether I get there is the other question. I do know I still need to do Palkia. That is something that needs to happen. Soft resets may suck because this game hasn't gotten that patch yet, but I'm hopeful. We can be hopeful. We are still a little bit away from that though. And I really hope that that Palkia hunt is a lot nicer than the Dialga. That would be great. That would be swell. It would be so awesome. It would be very cool. I will tell you that one for free. Given your shiny luck, shush. Shush. Jetbox, shush. 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 Yeah? Shush. You shush. And not you shush. Quiet. Not so good. I can believe. And I choose to. I choose very much to believe. Why is my bitrate so trash? Holy shinks. Sorry, chat. I think my bitrate might be hot garbage at the moment. Which tells me I definitely need to get onto saving money soon again. Oh, that was sneaky. That was sneaky and cheeky. I wanted it. One hunt I'm doing right now is Yuxi and Diaz and Sword and Shield. Influencer, baby. That's my boy. My boy welcomes you with open arms. Hopefully he's kind. I have fun. I have fun. We have fun. $56, $57, $58, $59, $60. Okay. So we'll end at 1,790. We can have fun at Blue Toad. Blue Toad. Phrasing. Phrasing there, Blue Toad. Yes, yes. What are you, Tom Nook? Yes, yes. Very good, very good. Please take a look around the shop. We've got more wares. Like, for instance, this pecking item over here. Going for 0. You can take it off my hands. That'll be 32,000 bells, thank you. Hell no. Hell no. 32,000 bells. What? Am I... Yeah. It's a new Animal Crossing game. You're forever in debt, bench. One phase in Shield in 18 DAs, and that's it. Nothing yet in Sword. Same amount of DAs. Good luck. You will more than likely get the Uxie before I get this Charmander. Because statistically, you should. And if you don't, then that's just very, very sad. Thank you, you're welcome. True, damn, you damn right. I don't know why I did that. I thought an egg hatched, it didn't. Egg wasn't ready. Whoops. $1,757. This game is very hard. Bum, bum, bum. Thanks for the luck, chat. You trying to get through these encounters. We still have 33 this evening. 33 to go. My worst DA hunt ever was last year, Rayquaza at 305 with Charm. Yikes. Was your Rayquaza just a big fan of Pitbull, was it? Sorry, I've not been talking much, just been editing a video for a friend. You fine. You fine, Jetty. I appreciate the fact that you are just vibing. Lurkers are the backbone of Twitch after all. I just hope that all of y'all are enjoying the stream. We will hopefully continue to build the foundation of what I want to do with streams as the year progresses. I can't English right now. I almost said as progresses the year. That would not have been the way that that is said, but you know, that is just how the vibes be. Sometimes they be gaming, sometimes they be aching. But most of all, they be kind. Except this egg. This egg will not be kind. This egg will be a disaster egg. This will be the worst egg of all time. I told you. I told you it would be the worst egg of all time. Because it wasn't shiny. We're tired of seeing non-shiny Charmander. We want to see one shiny Charmander. That way we can say, hey, we have a shiny Charmander. We did it our way. And no one can take it away from us. Which is the positive. And at that point, you win. Oh? No. Give a little clap for that. That is all that that deserves. Tiny clap. You will never be hurt. Are we seriously back at box 32? Jesus! Oh! Look at this, Shanks. Box 6 to box 32. Ouch! Respectfully, ouch! Don't you laugh at that, Jet Bolterson the second. You and your Jepson lol. He got his identity stolen. That's a joke, by the way, chat. Mainly from Game Court, where Tom Fox stole Josh Jepson's identity, and then Josh Jepson stole Tom Fox's identity. Identity theft goes both ways, as my Blue Sky post pointed out. That's the brutal reality of me double checking that an egg didn't hatch, because I don't think it did. No, it didn't. Okay, I'm going. I'm going. I'm going. I'm going. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going. I'm going to an insane asylum is where I'm going. I'm going to be put in Arkham Asylum. That's where I'm going. I'm going to Gotham, chat. We're going. The Batman's coming to save me. Only after I do 7 years of rehabilitation in the asylum for everything that this Shiny Charmander has put me through. And we still haven't gotten it yet. It's brutal out here. Brutal in these streets. I don't ask for much, I just ask to be able to select a shiny Pokemon. That would be cool. If you could just select a shiny Pokemon, that would make it a bit easier. But, you know. Shiny Pokemon don't select. You don't select shiny Pokemon. Shiny Pokemon select you. And this time is still a no. Joker going crazier due to new guys screaming about shiny creatures. True. What I'm hearing is that I'm the reason that Joker goes insane. Oh no. Let us take care of your Pokemon. You're taking very good care of my Pokemon. You're just not doing a good job of delivering. Okay? I asked for one simple thing and you don't give it to me. Why? Why is that the case? Excuse me. Just a reminder, chat, you do have the ability to suggest a raid message. You don't have to do that at the end of stream, mainly because there is a 5-minute cooldown on that. But you can suggest raid messages throughout the stream. Right now, it's looking like we'll be using Old Reliable. Bam, bam, bam. Biddly, biddly, Shh. Oh god. Give me the friggin' Pokemon. Come on. It's getting silly at this point. I'm glad people are seeing the silliness in this. Because I see it. I may not like it, but I see it. And sometimes that is half the battle. This is where I'd put my Shiny Charmander. Oh no. If I had one. That'd be nice. My shiny luck is non-existent, chat. I have never been more sad. I have never been more sad. In Australia, the Joker's favourite mobile phone store was Normal John's! As opposed to Cynical Claire's. That is such a good joke. That is such a good joke. Would be a shame if you got it now and there's no chance of using that one. That would be a shame. It'd be good for me. Let's not get it twisted. Be great for Zach, man. But bad for chat. You will get that refunded if we can't use it, by the way. Oh, I have made a mistake here. Something does not look good. I pressed the button and the button didn't button. Such a shame. Why aren't there lights on? Turn your lights on. We gotta see. If this game's glitched, I will be sad. But I also will not be surprised. It shouldn't be glitched. It should be on, though. The light should be on. It's nighttime. The lights need to be on. That would be a hilarious time for there to be a blackout. Ah, come on. Ah, come on. Don't insta-jinx the power going out. I hope not. That would be a bad idea. Welcome to another good idea, bad idea. Good idea. Getting Shiny Charmander. Bad idea. Insta-jinxing yourself with the lights. Have you seen the new video of Josh? I have not. To be completely honest with you, I have not really been paying attention to the YouTube side of things for a bit. But we will get there. This isn't YouTube? The out of context one? The oh, banana. I've seen that. Where it's just swinging the banana around. I saw Josh swinging the banana. Let me just double check my PC real quick, just to see that none of the benches got into the box. No, we're all good then. Okay. I just need luck. And right now, the luck is not what I have. But, you know. Sometimes that's just how it is. I love how serious we went the longer it went on. Oh my gosh. That's just the Jepson community. They're very okay hand emoji. Joshua Jepson. Good dude. I approve. Why? Why? Tell me why. Seriously, why are your lights off? I swear that earlier in the stream the lights were on. I could swear the lights were on. The lights were on, but nobody is home. That's sad thinking about it. Come on, what are you doing, Charmander? Least favorite bit about Charmander, look at the way his freaking legs are. Why does it look like he has no connecting bottom bit of his leg? It's just the bend and then the foot. Come on now, Charmander. This is ridiculous. Why you gotta be like this? I swear, if we get to the end of the night, there's no Shiny Charmander, and we... and we do our one encounter for the Spiritomb and the Spiritomb shines, I'm gonna lose my shinks. I'm gonna lose it. I will. I will not be happy. It will be a sad day. Oh, don't get me wrong, it'd be cool. Let's not get that twisted. But I will be very mad. Ha. Ha. My hand cracked in like 2 different areas and it wasn't fun. Come on. Come on, forget about it. Forget about it. Tell me how you really feel. I'll tell you how I really feel. What am I doing with my life? I mean, simple question, really. What am I doing with my life? Just about 6 months into this hunt? Don't remind me. Surely won't ever take that. Don't remind me. We gotta keep gotta copium. Copium? Copium. 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 Oops. This is more over odds than Dialga though, right? Technically, in a way, yes. In terms of sheer numbers, no. But in terms of odds, maybe? If it happens, we need Art of Dialga passing a crown to Charmander. I would be sad. I mean, I already am, let's be real, but I would be very upset. God, tomorrow's already January 13th. That's crazy. Isn't that just crazy to think about? Dialga Hunt was 1 in 4,096 odds. That it was. Apologies for the drop frames, by the way, chat. We did just drop frames for a little bit there. I hope we're okay now, though. Should be good, should be good. Is one of the breeded Pokemon another language? Yes! Yes, it is. It's the Charizard. That's the one that's the breed. Mwah. Ah. We're almost home. Sad Waluigi noises, oh no. Wah. Sad Waluigi noises is actually funny. That's good. I like it. Wait, no. I know where I am. Instead, it's not paying attention. Can I just say I love Baby Waluigi? I think a lot of people are confused about Baby Waluigi. That seems to be the general consensus. It feels, at least. But again, everybody was sad. Everybody was baby at one point. Everybody was a baby. That's how that works. Everybody baby. Sad Waluigi noises. Oh no. Your odds should be about 1 in 683 for this Manda. Yes, you'd think. But unfortunately, I've doubled that and almost tripled that. I don't like it. They don't like it. Send him walking. If you have any bottle, he should be sent off. He's giving him a yellow card. I can't speak. He should be sent off. Still 41% away from three times odds. What are we doing here? That Charmander is on her marching orders. Egg Hunt is the only thing affected by Charm in BDSP. And that would only make it 1 in 512. Must be nice. How'd you see air shinies going without going into too much details? 6 of them. That's all. 6 of them. It'll get better when I actually, you know, play a game properly. I say this and just been doing the do. Working through it. Trying my hardest. Give me the shine! That's all we want. That's all we deserve. That's all we desire. We are here. 6, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're halfway through the box. Hello, Gabby. Welcome to... I have been streaming for 2 pecking long tonight because I yapped for an hour about all the new changes that came in. And now I'm shiny hunting. And the shiny hunt is going as well as you expect. As you can tell. Did you have a good time at the Mag of Fests? With your golden snail? What have I got to do? No, but seriously, what have I got to do? What is Jackman going to do to get his Pokemon? Pokemon. Give it to me. Pokemon. P. And what am I, a Pikachu now? Just P. I do love how the 30th anniversary trailer started with Chunky Chew. And then just went from there. It was good to see. It was good to see Chunky Chew. Big fan, Chunk. Big fan of Chunky Chew. Excuse me. That's so much fun. Sorry, I did not mean. I had so much fun. It's the busiest year I've had yet. Cosplay mode. There. I can't speak. You should be sent the peck home. But you already are home. I know. Cosplay alone kept me pretty busy. And there were so many people to talk to. It was a blast. You bitch. That was to the Charmander. That was to the Charmander. Just to clarify. Charmander a binge. Playing Arcade Pit was a trip. I did see the fan art of that. Cool. What a way to describe that. I saw the fan art. Cool. Also, I played Mega Man for the first time, since that was the con theme. I figured that was the time. Mega Man. Did you find the game difficult? Did the man mega you too hard? I don't know what the hell that means. Why did I say that? We all can't speak. Yeah, we're one away from 8. We all can't speak. There's our 8. Give it a damn. As per MagFest tradition for me at this point, I played a lot of Dance Dance Revolution. I forgot that one of the emotes was just strictly dance. Dance. I played Mega Man 2. It was difficult. Yeah. Mega Man hard. He do be super fighting robot, but he's super freaking fighting the controls. Mega bench. Super fighting robot, mega bench. That works for me. We got 21 remaining in the night, if my math is correct. Which is still a lot. I don't think that's math, actually. I don't think I can math. 11. I can't math. I can't speak and I can't math. It is 11. I am on it today. One level contains a lot of insta-kill lasers. I've been new. I've played Mega Man 2. It's hard. When you beat Binch Man, you get the power of Binch. That is true. Get equipped with Binch. It's just a picture of Cinder. So plain, man. Good joke right there. That's a good joke right there. Charmander! Frick you. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. And I'm gonna stick to it. Give me my Pokemon. Or plain woman in Cinder's case. Hey. She is pretty plain. I don't know what that means. No. Damn, okay. Sounds like a JDB response. Damn, okay. You know a JDB. I don't know what you did, but you do it. What? What? Cinder is going to have a hit list when she returns home. When they return home? True. That's not math. 6, 12, 18, 19, 20, 21. Never mind, it is. It is math. There you go. I can do it. I do. I did everything and nothing, apparently. Schrodinger's JDB. Amazing how that works. Well done, JDB. You're both everywhere and nowhere all at once. Explain to me how that works. Is it because nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday? I'm gonna get killed by a Scottish man. Scottish man gonna send me to hell. You shut the frick up. Yeah. I knew it. I know. Okay. Okay, I know. You can't stop me, JDB. You can't. You, however, get stopped by Egg. I'm 2 for 2, baby. I'm 2 for 2. Blue Toad is laughing. What's going to take out Zack first, the Scottish or the Purple Plane? The dinosaurs. Barney's coming back for revenge. That's not true. Nothing beats a Cinder Plane 2 holiday. And right now, Mel's art. Right now, Mel's art. Yes. Actually, I think Mel's art will take me out first. You know what? The secret fourth option of the art from Melissa Skylest will descend upon me and turn me into a drawing. It'll just be that one clip from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure where one of them's looking at the paper, turns it around, flips the paper, and the paper just has a gun coming out of it. That's Mel's art. Jetbolt has sent me a gif of Barney the dinosaur. I don't want to. I don't think about it. You know. I don't. Yeah, I don't. Okay. Okay. I do not want to think about it. Do you understand? Because I do not. You big dummy. I. Give me the opportunity to do the thing. To give me the shiny. To make me the happy. Or I will descend upon you 6 years of holidays. To hell. It was nice to wear Astarion as a whole. Excuse me? Let me try that again. No, that's what it says. It was also nice to wear Astarion as a whole, finally. The cosplay is now complete. Is there a difference between Shiny Purgatory and Hell? Hell's more fun. That's not true. That is not true. How's it going, Zarda103? I hate my life right now. I don't. That's a joke. Well, Charmander. No. The actual thing is, I had a good holiday. I have the cleanest clean slate of all clean slates when it comes to content creation, so I'm quite happy with that. And I want to go to Magfest so bad. But I also have other things that I want to save up for. Are you freaking my shinking freaking dinking right now? I thought that was it. I thought I was home. I thought I was free. It was not. It wasn't. It didn't. I couldn't and I didn't. So, not much can be done. I feel that. I feel that. Will, I feel that. That better be a UP emote. It is not. What? Guy with the eyes. What? No. No. They took my freaking eyes, chat. But no, I had a good holiday. I really want to go to MagFest one year because, Jesus, that made me sad. Looking at people have a good time made me sad. Frick you. You're not allowed good things. I should have the good thing. Frick you. No, it's fine. I want to... I want to experience a MagFest once, man. But, again, I got more important things to save up for at the moment. It should be me! Not them! That was a voice crack. It should be me, not them! Also, Chi brought a Stuart P sign to the con. Even there, you're with us. You can't escape me, Gabby. That is a threat. I steer this ship. You can't escape me. I'm the captain. Always have been. You can't escape, but you can try. I've always been the sailor of the ship. This is where I live. This is my opportunity. Frick you, Charmander. It is I. Captain Zaddy. I hate that. Ugh. Ugh. I need Maniacal. I need Maniacal to give us a somewhat yearly tradition of naming a year. I will message him after Stromp. I will wake up and Maniacal will be like, "Why are you messaging me?" And then I will probably be sent packing to Paxville. I hate the fact that that works, considering the only big gaming event here in Australia is PAX Australia, and even then, that's more tabletop than gaming. I mean, it's half tabletop, half gaming, but at the same time, eh. At the same time, eh. Maniacal cool. Even if he did confidently go up and say Wii music is bad. I love the fact that all those posts on Blue Sky did well. I love the fact that people used them to make memes. That was cool. More of that in 26, please. 2026, the year Zachman gets a shiny Palkia. You hope! You hope! That'd be nice. That'd be great. Let's not twist it. Let's not even... Those were so good. I'm glad people enjoyed them. I really am. I really am glad that people enjoyed them. I very much appreciate that. I'm glad I was at least allowed to have a little bit of my own passion come through again when it came to that sort of stuff. That's all. My weekend was pretty cool. Got into a race in Crossworlds with Lyfero. I saw that on Blue Sky. Cool. Second last poke of the night. Can this thing shine, or am I gonna cry? I will not be crying. Just out of curiosity. Out of curiosity? That's not the word. Out of necessity. No, not the word either. Something word. Something something word something something. He replied to my post too. I saw that as well. Very good. Very good. Very nice. He posted GG Nori. He did. With the soldier from Team Fortress 2. Team Fortress 2. Game I have not played in a hot minute. Do 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 do. We've got one more mon. There we go. I sang a little bit. I'm pretty sure I did earlier on the stream, but at the same time, I don't mind. We're here. We're close. Here we go. 1,790 encounters. The final encounter of the Stromp is not a shiny. We're back next week with this piece of shit. Frick you. Frick you. You think I want this? You freaking bench. You bench. You think I want this? This is not what I want. You bench. You can't do this to me. I do this to who? You bench. I send you to hell. I award you no points. And may Arceus send you to the vitamin connection. That's a fate worse than death, the vitamin connection. Chi, if you are watching this VOD back, please look away now, especially if you are very cautious about motion sickness, because we're about to encounter the Spiritomb. Hot garbage. Nothing. Zero. Nada. X. Also, I saw Rainding got that karting pro achievement. It confirms what we all know. Rainding is a karting god. Confirmed. Confirmed? Confirmed. I can't English anymore. It's gone. It has, it can, and will continue to ha-ha at you. Rainding is good at karts. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that's the first stream of the year done. Yes, we did it, chat. We're so back. We're so pecking back. I hope you're all looking forward to the fun that is to come in 2026. We got some good, exciting things planned and on the way. But first, let's talk about the schedule for the rest of the week. Tonight was Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. No stream tomorrow, no stream Wednesday. Thursday, we're back with the Great Korok Hunt. We return to Tears of the Kingdom for the first time since the playthrough, and hopefully collect all of the Koroks. That would be nice. Friday was originally penciled in as Donkey Kong Country 2. Can't do it this week, so this week we're doing Banjo and Kazooie. We're doing Banjo-Kazooie. First time playing Banjo-Kazooie ever will be on Friday. Saturday, there is no stream. Sunday wraps up the week with Mario Kart World at 1:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time. So we have an afternoon Mario Kart World stream. Yes. Check out the socials on the brand new card page. If you want to see all of my socials, ooh, they're kind of cool. Look at this. Look at this majestic page. It's got everything on there, including my throne and Ko-Fi. Well, yes, it doesn't have the backloggery or the wiki. It doesn't matter. Businessy man. It's very nice. As for now, I'm gonna go. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I shall see you guys on Thursday for the start of Tears of the Kingdom's Great Korok Hunt. We've started off 2026. How magical will this year be for us? Let's find out. Cheers, everybody.